breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to be. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation pride.
And we are live. Good morning. A little sketchy there at the beginning. Internet was a little slow, kind of like all of us sometimes, until we get our coffee. That's for sure. Let me get things rolling here. Get the old webcam up. Look at that. I'm wearing blue today, bright blue. It's Blue Tuesday. Tuesday's gone with the wind. What's up? My favorite Skinner tune. All right, Becky. What's up, Sonny? What's up, Sindel? Hey, I see everybody. What's up, Harold? Got some snow out there I saw in Idaho. Good morning from ONC. Nothing brewing. Too much, Eric. A little bit. We got a little Pacific action crossing into Texas. It's hard to imagine. I've been posting a lot about that. Tropics are kind of quiet. I don't want to say the Q word. Quiet with a K. It is a cool song, David Berryhill. Yes, it is. So we got YouTube rocking. Good morning from PBC. Good morning, Terry Overstreet. What's up, Jamie Woods? What's up, David Ziegler? What's up, Eve from Kitty Hawk, North Carolina? What's up, John Ferguson down in Cayman Islands? Gotta love it down there. And what else we got? Hola from Orlando. What's up, James? A little softball tonight. Peggy, what's up? Softball. Baseball. 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 All right. Well, I got some important stuff to talk about. So this is very serious. No dogs. It started around baseball last night. Watching the Rays game. Everybody knows I love the Rays. I posted a comment last night. And it definitely did not go very well. And I woke up, I went to bed early. Woke up early and started reading some comments. People wrote me a couple messages and realized that I probably made a mistake. Poor choice of words last night. So I feel terrible. Wasn't meant to upset anybody, and made a comment. About 10 minutes later went back on Facebook and noticed one or two comments and it looked pretty ugly. I'm like, oh, I probably ought to delete it. And that was it. I didn't really read the comments. I didn't see what was going on. And I guess there was a lot of hurtful stuff being said back and forth. And, you know, it was just a bad choice. Made an error. I made an error. So I apologize for that. And if I offended anybody, hurt anybody, I really, hopefully you know me well enough to know that there was no intention to do that. So I wanted to get that out. You know, I've read a couple comments. There wasn't very many comments, but they were heartfelt, and I understand that people were upset. And that really kind of hurt me a lot. So, you know, I have a daughter with Down syndrome. I'm a very loving person, and it definitely came out wrong. So, a couple of messages I appreciate. I read them. You know, everybody's you know, entitled to hate me. That's fine. The weird thing was the internet was acting up last night, and I went to bed early. Got up, like I said. Shelly knows that I was up about 3:30 this morning, and you know, I'll tell you. I mean, there's a screenshot going around. You know, I said, I don't even know if I should say it because I don't want to get flagged, but basically the Rays were down 5-0 and made a comment about me. And but with Facebook, you know, we got a lot of powerful tools. There's a lot of safety stuff on Facebook. You know, suicide prevention, women's safety, and none of that. You know, this is just a page, safety page they have that we found out that they're always updating. So Shelly will link it. But you know, didn't realize when I said it that it would hurt so many people, and so sorry about that. I learned a lot, for sure. So, you know, I know one guy in particular. I thought about reaching out to him, but hopefully he'll hear and understand that we're all human, and you know, it happens. So, but I appreciate everybody saying anything. So, you know, that's the way it goes. I'm sure we all say things not thinking. Didn't direct it to anybody, that's for sure. And it was the start of the game. I didn't even have a beer yet. And the Rays lost. So that was it was a bad night. And then 2 days ago, GoDaddy redid the whole server on Sunday. I had to spend 6 hours redoing that. So it's been a crazy week. On here, and luckily we don't have any storms to talk about. So, but I appreciated Chris, and I didn't want to bring down the whole chat thing, but you know, I know the screenshots out there. At the time, you know, I've said it before, not thinking about it, and now I know. Now, you know, we got 1 million people, so. I learned a lot from you guys. So anyway, another way to read. Everything's good. I just was watching the Rays game last night and posted a little something that probably was not good to post, and it hurt some people that deal with it. And you know, I was just luckily I deleted it right away, and there you go. So, but that being said, you know, we will learn and continue on as we do. You know, I gave Sarah a big hug today and say, you know, have a good day at school. And it's been on my chest all morning once I realized that a couple people were upset about it. So All right. Well, anyway, I hope, hope we didn't lose too many fans over that. So, cheers. I got my coffee. And we can talk a little weather. Thank you, Eric. Let me go back to Sarah. The R word. We all say it. We grew up saying it. You don't realize how it hurts somebody until you say it. It hurts me now when I hear it. But I've caught myself saying it. My dad says it. It doesn't mean you mean it. I didn't say that. I'm just saying a different example of how some things might not hurt some people. And you don't realize until you are in those people's shoes that it could hurt them. So, all right. So anyway, I appreciate all the thanks, guys. And I don't expect that. I don't believe in, I got to own up to it. I'm a big boy. But it was definitely directed to baseball. And 5-0 in the first. I was pretty upset. I just bought tickets for Wednesday night, too. I was so excited. I had everybody excited. Emily was excited. I got tickets on the fence. I said, we're going to go because it might be the last time. Rays were talking about moving. I'm like, oh, man, I wanted them to win so bad. And then it was 5-0. I'm like, oh, the whole world's crashing down on me. All right. Oh, man, you guys are the best. But, hey, we can all learn, man. We can all learn. Just be careful what you say. You don't know who's listening, who you might hurt, and what other people are going through, unless you're in their shoes. So, but, all right. So, I've updated the website a little bit. As you can see, we have good news. Let me show you the good news first. Here's the good news. 10% and 0%. All right, that is a good trend, right? We had 20 and 10 yesterday. So we got a little rain for the islands. Definitely happening. They were kind of hoping for some rain. Invest 93 is the 10%, or actually the 0% is Invest 93. And I don't even know if they're tracking it anymore. Let's go back here, take a look. I don't even know if the models are even running. Yeah, they still kind of running, but 0%. But the other little blob, all the models, this was being picked up last week, but all the models have been doing this, and that's what's happening. So whatever happens out of 10%, it's going to basically go back east. Hey, Greg Montgomery, what's up, buddy? I heard we got a cool giveaway, by the way, Greg. I can't wait. Me and Phil were talking about it. I don't know if we're allowed to say anything yet. But we got a cool little Halloween giveaway from Furman. And for you Boston fans, let me tell you one thing. They hit the ball like I've never seen. They smacked every hit, every pitch. There was no stopping them. Those guys are crazy. Thank you, Michelle. I've said things before I've met. This is what hurt me was I said it and I didn't mean anything by it. That's what really kind of sucks is that didn't really think. We all do things when we don't think. But hey, Mike Sherman, haven't seen you out in California. You ever get rain out there, man? Ponch and John, oh, you were my man. I grew up watching Chips, man. I love Chips. My mom and dad would take vacations and I'd be like, how long is the trip, Dad? It's 1 chip, 2 chip. That's how they would relate an hour to me. 1 chip, 2 chip. Solar lights, I'm not sure, Jamie. There might be, but hey, Hannah, yeah, the kids are great. I try to share everything. We are a rocking little Mike's Wear Page family, so. All right, so anyway, 10%. So, hey, you might get some rain in the lower Bahamas right now, but that's it. Look at, how about that? We got crazy storms again developing today in the Midwest, more like a springtime pattern. But let's talk tropics. So the funny thing is, what's my buddy Dabu here doing? I follow him. I love him. Where is he? I just saw funny. What the heck happened? Dirt. He's a great guy to follow, by the way. I think it's the Boo. I don't know, but he's very smart. This guy, I love him. He really has. He's got a way of sniffing out tropics. Him and Bobby are like my heroes for the last 10 years. I love listening to their thoughts, but I don't know what happened there, buddy. He got a little dirty. Let's see. Thank you, John. Appreciate that, buddy. Chips was my favorite show. God, I love Chips. Let's talk about Pamela. Then we'll talk about long range. How about that? Florida's dry. So here's what we got. So I added these new maps. Remember a couple weeks ago? They're pretty awesome. Doesn't cover Greg out there in Denver, though. Maybe I should add the other parts of the country. But here's craziness. All right, so let's take a look at Pamela. This is kind of fascinating to me. Actually, I saw our buddy Whitney talking about it in our little brew crew. So Hurricane Pamela, right? 80 mile an hour. Might be a major hurricane. I know Josh Morgan's down there chasing it. It's going to make landfall tonight. Could be a major hurricane. It's going to be nearing just south of La Cruz and then Mazatlan. I hope I'm saying it right. But it's supposed to be 105 mile an hour on approach, so it could, this is where I always said with the NHC, I wish they would, this is a prime example of what I've talked about with the NHC. I would love to see, I would love to see the NHC. So we got a strengthening system here, right? It's growing and it's growing. What is it going to do right here? I think it'd be great if there was a landfall estimate on intensity. These are pretty spread out timestamps here. You got 105 mile an hour. You got 85 mile an hour. So it climbs, 20 mile an hour. So maybe it might be a major hurricane. But what's crazy about it, it's going to cross the big mountains. Look at this. It's almost going to be a depression into Texas. That's crazy. And what's even wilder is this. The rain. Check out the rain. So here is the rain through Thursday. Now, most of this comes tomorrow and Thursday. But we could have some serious rains across the central parts of Texas. And this is a little bit of front. Front's pulling up Pamela. But we got, look at that. I mean, we got pockets of possible, 6 inches. And it floods out there. You get flash flooding. A big concern. And as a matter of fact, Texas, who would have thought Texas, when we talk about the tropics and who's getting what, who would have thought that Texas is getting a Pacific storm in October? So there you go. We got flood watches up through the state. Crazy, right? And we still got some coastal effects here from leftover 92 coastal flood advisory. We still got 92 kind of spinning out there a little bit, bringing in some waves. But anyway, so the rains. I know we got a lot of folk in Texas watching. I'll show you the individual rainfall totals here. Interestingly enough, a lot of rain. Texas, Pamela. They even talk about it on the key advisories from the NHC. So here's your 24-hour precip. So here's today through tomorrow morning, a little bit, but the big stuff's brewing down here. But then tomorrow, it all starts to merge with this front, and it gets sucked up here, and then we get 2 days of heavy rain. So tomorrow, heavy rain. Thursday, heavy rain. And then Friday, it moves on out of here. So... And the NHC talks about it. You click on it here and you go to the key messages, and they even talk about rains into the central part of the U.S., which is crazy. Heavy rains with remnants of Pamela are expected across portions of central Texas and Oklahoma late Wednesday and Thursday. Crazy. So double-sided storm here, man. Crazy. Who would have thought Texas in October? Hey, Adam, rain in Daytona. Yeah, so listen, yesterday we showed a lot of that. There's, especially today, I think maybe more tomorrow, we have an an east-west flow here off the Atlantic, and tomorrow we get a little bit more. So there's your Florida East Coast rains. Tomorrow, let's just pop in there since we're talking about Florida, but tomorrow we got more of the same with rains rolling in off of the Atlantic. So tomorrow, so here's rain today, just trickling in, nothing big, and then tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., there's some more rain. So the Gulf Stream, a little bit of East Coast flow, going to bring some coastal rains up again tomorrow. Not a lot, but there you go. 6 in the morning, nothing too heavy, but more of the same. Things are pretty dry here across most of the U.S. Let's look at daily rain, then we'll go into some long-range tropics. So remember, today's storms developing again in the Midwest. This is your enhanced tornado threat. Hatched area again across parts of Texas, Oklahoma, north. So hatched usually means pretty strong rains. There's your winds. There's your winds. Here's your hail. Strong hail chance. Big jet stream dip. So there's the storms today. Tomorrow, the same thing. The low pulls out and spins up towards the Great Lakes area, and we get a little bit of leftover storms tomorrow from Pamela. So Pamela down south, low pressure up top. Crazy, right? Anyway, hail, Whitney. Ashley found her lost flip-flop. I had to put the dogs. Hey, Bill, thank you, buddy. Hail. Bobby talking about Texas Speedway. What do you think about Chase and Harvick? This little rivalry going on. They've had a good one. Yes, Mark Hall. He's what did Chase say? Have a merry off season. What's up, Trudy from Boca? Go Kyle Busch. Kyle Young. I won't even go there with Kyle Busch. But I do love Ponch and John. All right, so here's the current MJO. All right, let's look at the long range. Hey, we're getting to the point now where 10-day tropical maps are inching towards the end of the month, and before you know it, it'll be the beginning of November, and before you know it, we'll be middle of November, and really things, man, once you get into November, man, it's downhill fast. So, hey, Ted, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. But if we were to talk about the tropics, let's go there. Let's close out some windows. So we got the big rain. We know the storms are coming. We got a little bit on the tropics map. Let's see what we got the other day. Oh, this is the flood advisory map, by the way. This is tomorrow. It's pretty significant. Well, they call it moderate, actually, but red, and it stretches up through Oklahoma, northeastward. My buddy in Arkansas, Fort Smith, Brian Shoemate, going to get some rain. But there's your flood chance tomorrow. That's Pamela. Not Pamela Anderson. I call her Pacific Pamela. So here's your long-range tropics outlook map. I know I showed it a couple times earlier, but look at that. Nothing. So that is one map showing nothing in the next through October 19th. Doesn't mean anything, but could mean, nothing. Here's kind of what's going on. I like looking at these surface charts. So what we got Friday, we got a front coming down. Here's Saturday, there's our front. Sunday, there's our front. Look how far it stretches south. This front's trying to itch its way down through Florida. Here's Monday, here's Sunday. A little bit to look forward to. There could be some cooler weather. This is that October 17th front we were talking about. The last few days has been pretty accurate. We're going to see 50s and 40s for the upper Gulf Coast from this front. I don't know how far south it's going to go, but we could see 60s in middle Florida at least over the weekend. So yeah, I like the faces when it freezes. Shouldn't be freezing. Please don't be freezing. Oh, feed froze. Now it's back. It's back. I got green. Shelly, how did you message me? Hey, it worked. My messenger worked, Shelly. How's that possible? I'm back. Hey, Halloween decorations are going good. I actually got all the lights up now. I'll take a picture tonight. Sarah has to run. She gets a running start. She knows the spiders aren't real, right? So in the middle of the garage, she like puts her head down and she ducks out every day. It's her tradition all year long. Spiders in the attic. She loves Halloween. We're back. So I don't know how long ago it's frozen, but hey, whatever. All right, so we're going to our good buddy Tropical Tidbits here, and remember, all these are great sites. I have them linked here. You can get to them all right here: GFS, Euro, CMC, HRRR. We got Weather Nerds. Those are my big ones to go to. But as we go out, let's take a look. So we're going to zoom in on the region. Let's go Western Atlantic, and we'll look. So you're going to see this little blob here over Hispaniola. This is going to end up pretty much doing that. We can kind of look here. That's the yellow 0%. Here's old Invest. So let's look at that real quick because I wanted to do that. Let's take a look at the winds here off of Invest 90. Look at that old frontal boundary. Still kicking it up. So that's why we got the flood advisories along the eastern seaboard right now. Look at that. We got strong winds coming in off of this sucker. That's old Invest 92. Still spinning out there. Look at that. There's just no convection. You got to have convection to have tropical formation. So we got naked swirl, but that's a lot of wind. Let's go to wind alert. I bet you're getting some good gust here along the eastern seaboard here. Not too bad, but you can see the circular flow. That's pretty neat. This is wind alert. Look, you can see the rotation of the winds from our low pressure system. So the winds are coming in from the northeast. So that's why we have a bunch of flood advisories right here. So we have coastal flood advisories, Atlantic City southward. That's from old Invest 92. A lot of gale warnings out there. So there's quite a bit. Virginia Beach. Coastal flood advisories. That's all that water spitting down from old 92. Look at that. There it is. Look at that. See? Pretty awesome, huh? Cheers, man. I still got a half a cup. All right, long range models. What do we got? Anything showing? Zippo. I love it. All right, so here we go. This is what we got. GFS. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so let's go down to Friday. There's our little blob. That's our yellow 10%er kind of going off. That's it. There's our front coming down. The blues indicate lowering pressures. There's our frontal boundary. This is Saturday the 16th. All of them are showing this front. High pressure is your dry air behind. You can really see it good here too on humidity maps. Let's take a look at the that real quick to show you how cool that looks when you have a front coming down, because I think it looks so cool, man. Precipitable water will be fine, but here's a big front coming down the 16th. So there it is. Look at that big push. Look at that. So that's 17th, 16th. There's our front. A lot of shears out of there because of that front. But the brown is dry air, crisp air, cool air, and everybody's going to feel it this weekend. So get those fire pits ready. Got wood? Hey, Bob, we talking about where we got that one at? Did we have the humidity map on? We got 700 on Tropical Tidbits. There it is right there. Look at that. That's even better. Look at that. 17th. Look at that big old push of dry air. So anyway, big front. All of them are showing it. Let's see tropic development. And nothing, maybe nothing. I don't know. There's really nothing. Well, there's something. 384 hours out. That's the end of the month. Never looked that far. Things change. You go to 00Z, it won't even be there. 18Z, gone. So we try to keep it like in about a 10-day window, maybe a little farther out. Try to find consistency, but We're not seeing it. This is a little wave now. I posted the ensembles earlier today. Here's the ensembles. This is a good map. Let me tell you what the ensembles are. So the ensembles are great. The ensembles are, I got to make it a little smaller because we got to be able to see all the GFS ones. There we go. Boom. So the ensembles are all the different thinking of the Euro and the GFS. So what we're seeing here is consistency, nothing organized, but we're seeing consistency with the GFS pointing our new 10% wave out. So extremely confident. Little bit of, signs that old Invest 92 could do something, but it, very weak. The grays are like not even tropical depression. But what we are seeing, of course, this wave here popping into the scene, possibly in 10 days. So, it's not unheard of to get a wave come across like that. But there are a few ensembles on the Euro and a few on GFS, and this would be 10 days out. If we go towards the 22nd, there's that 10 days out. So, could be a place to watch, but it'd be really hard to come across this time of year with all these fronts. So, just keep that in mind. All right, so GFS doesn't show anything. Let's go to 00Z and overnight, 22nd, 10 days from now. Maybe an old, here. So here's that old front. You could say there's some lingering low pressure here in the Bay of Campeche, but not really developing it. Maybe bringing it over the following week. That's so far down the road, 10 days from now. It is popping that little guy here, the 25th, on the last night run, so maybe. All right, so let's look at CMC, Canadian. All right, there's that big bad front coming in Saturday the 16th, this weekend. There's our low pressure moving on off. That's our 0% or 10%er. And maybe our little wave here. Look at that, 21st, 22nd. We got folks down in Trinidad area. Maybe some rain, right? Hey, you guys like rain, right? Let's see. Any rain down there? A little bit of rain. Well, this is a hard map for rain, but you get an idea of the flow. Oh, yeah, look at that. So we got folk down in Trinidad. Look at that. You could get a little storm. It's 22nd, 10 days from now. So maybe a wave to watch. We're seeing kind of consistency here with the two models. CMC. Icon, 10 days out. Let's see. And we are big front. There's a front boundary. And that'll produce a lot of wind shear. There's a little low down there, but nothing. So, and here's our low. This is our 0%er or 10%er. 10%er. On the Euro. I don't know if I showed a Euro or not, but we'll see. Euro, nothing. Nada. So, hey, got nothing. You gotta love it. Yeah, so let's look at some ensembles, I guess, and we'll see. What's up, Dale Keinberg? Man, you got to lose your avatar, man. I don't understand about the Rays going through all those pictures. It seems like our downfall this year is we didn't have a good 4 or 5 inning pitcher to get through. Jamie Hanley, thank you. Love you too. Somebody just lost a tent. Who lost a tent? Harold lost a tent. Hey, Bobby Shehorn, how you doing? All right, so I guess we can look at a couple more models. Let's look at a couple things. Let's look at the weekend. Let's look at the rains. I like to do this. Let's see who's getting what this weekend. Since it is Wednesday, we can start to look at what's coming. We know Texas is going to get a lot of rain. Here's the day rains. Here's tomorrow rains. Really juicy. Scattered rains across Florida. Nobody else getting anything hardly. This is tomorrow. This is Pamela. Thursday, the rains start to stretch up a little more northeast. South Florida rains. Everybody else dry. This is Thursday. Friday, dry. Saturday, dry down here. A little bit of rainy action north you go, but not a lot. Remember, light green's 0.01. Blue is not even. Blue is a half an inch, so that's very sparse for Saturday rains. And then Sunday rains, look at that. Couldn't ask for better. Look at that. From Pennsylvania south, no rain on Sunday, apparently. And where's our California buddy doing? He was worried about rain, but it doesn't look like anything coming to California either. So, not a lot, man. Not a lot of weather. Whitney, got people living in tents. I believe it. Cold weather. How far north you going, Brent Horn? Because you do got cold weather. Check this out. So this weekend, we have, let's take a look at some temps here. And where the hell is it? There it is. All right, so this weekend, southeast. Let's look at daily low. So here's that big bad front coming down. There she is. This is Thursday morning. Here it comes. Here's Friday morning. Boom. So blue is 50s. Friday morning. No, this is Sunday morning. What am I doing? Why did it say Friday? Oh, I jumped 2 days. All right, here's Friday. So scratch that. Rewind. This is Friday. The front's not here yet. Here's Saturday, the 16th. That's what I was looking at. The 16th is Saturday. I'm 2 days behind. There's the Saturday morning. Starting to come in. Sunday morning. That's Saturday night. We got 50s and maybe some 40s for the middle parts. Now check this out. That's Sunday. Here's Monday. Boom. A little more on. Didn't show on. So Monday lows. It looks like maybe the peninsula gets a little bit, but I doubt it. But that's a pretty good front. We got 40s possibly reaching down to Upper Gulf and the East Coast. Coming this weekend. Not a lot of rain with it. That's what's interesting. I'm surprised we got that big a cold front without rain. That's because it's pretty dry. Let's take a look at that. So here we go. This is Saturday. Light rains, but not really anything too organized. So it might be a skinny little line, but gotta love it. Hey, I know Brian Mansfield. That's cool. We used to race RC cars. He was the man. He was the man. You tell him he was the man. Brian Burkhart. I remember he had the craziest paint jobs. Video froze again. I'm back again. We're back. Those are commercial breaks. I'm back at 2600, so it's just a little tape delayed right now. So we'll let everybody catch up. Messenger worked again, Chili. That's a good thing. Hey, James, we'll see you, buddy. Hey, high school ball tonight. Second week of our East Lake High School softball. So wish us luck. See you, Brent Horn. Good luck, or back to work. I think an end of the season hurricane party sounds good. It's been long. We got one letter to go, Wanda. Then we go into the alternative list, or supplemental list, they call it. Supplemental. Megan, you got to refresh. I'm like an old Japanese English dubbed movie. My buddy Dennis used to, for the long term followers of Dennis Phillips, he used to call that the Godzilla effect. When Godzilla would talk and then the voice would be 30 seconds back. All right, what else we got? Anything else going on? No Taco Tuesday for me. Nope. Bummer. I'm back. I'm really good back. I'm sort of back. I'm 26K back. What are you talking about? So, yeah, that's it. Season slow. All right, so here, weather in a nutshell. Let's talk about weather in a nutshell. Strong storms today. Pamela coming across Mexico tonight and tomorrow, and we're going to get some storms here in Texas. Our low pressure spins northward and brings some storms back up to the Great Lakes region. Not a lot of rain on tap the next few days for the south and the east. Cool weather maybe by the weekend for most. Morning Monday morning will be the best chance for anywhere around there. So, Garbage Park. Who was stuck with the Southwest? Yeah, I got some friends that were stuck with that too. So anything else? Anything else? Cool. Have a good day, Eric. Man, what about that Rays, Eric? Man, I'm so sad. God. You know, they peaked probably too quick. I always say it's like hurricanes. You know, Category 5 hurricanes peaked at the last second. And that's never a good thing to be intensifying as they make landfall. Same thing with baseball. Same thing anything in life. When you're peaking at the right time, you do amazing things. But if you peak too soon, you can't maintain that intensity all the time. It's impossible. You just can't do it. It's impossible. So, Nick, I agree. I think I'm going to root for them just because they beat the Rays. They hit the freaking ball like I've never seen. They smacked that ball. Every one of them guys. It didn't matter what you pitched them. But anyway, it's Tuesday. Hey, hope everybody has a great day. Appreciate you guys letting me rant and share a little story from last night that I felt that I needed to talk about. So, Shelly, I don't think I'm freezing. But anyway. All right, buddy. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Larita Reed. So there you go. That's about it. I don't know what else we can talk about. Tropics kind of quiet, kind of boring weather. Texas is going to get all the action the next couple days. Who would have thought they'd be getting Pacific Storm? We can look at some spaghetti models here on Tropical Tidbits. It's awesome to see these spaghetti models. Look at these spaghetti models. Oh my God, look at this. Now that is something you don't see every day. Pacific Pamela is going to be stretching its way, her way, all the way to Michigan. Thank you, Jamie Woods. Thank you, Paul Thomas. Look at that. Spaghetti models are going through the heart of Texas. And I think we're frozen again, so we're done. Well, if we're still live on YouTube, I'll say goodbye. The internet's been off and on. Oh, now I'm back. I don't know if Facebook's letting me have back, though. I think we're done. So, all right. All right. So anyway, we'll see everybody in the morning tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. We'll see everybody tomorrow, Hump Day. If we're still streaming live on YouTube. And we will see. Oh, Jamie says not freezing. That's weird. Not frozen? Okay, we're live then. I don't know. Says now it's red again. That's usually, and now we're back green again. Kind of the mood today. Oh, I got a phone call coming up too, by the way. Oh, it says we're still live. 211 people. Hey, 211 people. Oh, look. There's me. Oh, yeah, it's really bad. It comes in and comes out. Let me go get a dog, though. We can at least show you a puppy dog. And don't forget Sarah's spider. Told you the story about the spider. It's a great story. We bought it at a Walmart heading to Talladega before Sarah was born, and we take it everywhere. She takes us to the softball field, and she loves to scare people. So, like, if you're at the softball field, don't be surprised if Sarah doesn't, like, put it on your head or put it in your chair. She brings Petunia over all the time. We had somebody at the house the other day, and she brought me Petunia. She says, show your friend Petunia. So Sarah brings me these toys. And I put them over here because she wants me to. Let me go get a puppy. Hang on. We'll get who are we gonna get today? Let's get Louie. Come here, Louie. We'll get Louie today. They were snorting. They were extra loud today, so I had to put the bed away. So we'll say goodbye to we'll say goodbye with Louie. How about that? Oh, and I can read some chat now probably too, because I reloaded. Let me get the chat going here. I think I can do it. There's the chat. There we go. I see Gail Parker. What's up? Oh, you got your doggy on your thing too. William, thanks, buddy. Greetings. Roseanne says, wonky on the Carolina coast. It's pretty solid. I don't know. It's just bouncing in and out. Not sure why, Louis. What do you think? Well, he loves that. Look at that. He's like, oh. Hey, Deuce says hi. They can have a virtual girlfriend there, Whitney. But I got to post this. This is crazy. These are spaghetti models from Pamela that go all the way to Canada. I've never seen that. So we might have remnants of Pamela all the way to Michigan. Austin, what's up? Daytona 500. What you got, Daytona 500? Did I know you from Austin Bagley? Let's see the YouTubers. So anything else? Yeah, Bill, they look like uncooked. They're just straight. Hey, it's the first time spaghetti hasn't been crooked. They're just straight line spaghetti. Oh, I'm your Daytona buddy. Hey, what's up, Austin? Yeah, I know, buddy. Memories. Thank you, Danny. I hope so. Solar Storms, I did hear. What's up, Trent Hogg? Now we just gotta hope she gets on a roll, because high school's gotten a little harder for her. She is struggling in math. But so yeah, all right, Judy, we're freezing up again. All right, well, hey, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Be good. Taco Tuesday. Have one for me.